alcohol and music to get excited for this, Maggle.
Oh, we're alive, Maggle.
Ball game.
I wonder what Booker T will have to say about All Out. I can't wait to hear his opinions.
Adam Cole sucks there, John. That's probably what he has to say. I don't
He's gonna
know.
go out there and say, Adam Cole needs to play video games, sucker.
Oh, Kevin. Wow. I think we'll wait for some people to file in. Get the stream shared out. This thing is going to be all over the place. We both watched All Out to varying degrees, so ready to give you a full in-depth review there, John.
We're going to go all out with this review, correct?
Yep, just Kevin, Tony Khan put all his poker chips into the table for this show. We're going to put all our Elite Heat chips into the table as well, pal. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
God. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's go. Road Beef been on a 5-hour stream. Oh, God.
Maybe. We'll see.
We're going to try. I'm going to try and drunk I am. Yeah. I'm going to try and get this strategically wrapped up by the time we start. By the time Raw gets close to starting, I'm going to try and wrap this up.
Bryan's new theme goes so hard, bro.
Oh, it goes harder than the AEW fans after the show, pal. What?
I almost choked on my beer on that one.
Oh, did you? Well, Kevin loves alcohol, Margo.
Yeah, bro. I drink more alcohol than I buy wrestling gifts, pal.
Wrestling gifts? You called wrestling gifts a lightweight drinker, pal.
Bro, what is this, bro? I love that. The whole chat is just me, my Kevinisms in the whole chat. Look at this. We have, what is this, bro? Bryan Danielson loves smiling, bro. What is this, bro? Japanese Walter versus Dean Ambrose, bro. What is this, bro? That is great.
Bro, I mean, the chat's already saying it, but seriously speaking, what is this, bro? What is this?
The Young Bucks are kissing a 32-year-old Twitch streamer to end the most hyped pay-per-view they've ever ran in their 2 years of existence, bro.
Bro, I wish I was Nick Jackson, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, his lips went on Adam Cole, bro. So lucky.
Bro.
Jesus Christ. Bro. Let him know, bro. Bro.
I didn't watch All Out. I was at a family wedding. Well, you should have skipped the wedding, pal.
No, you should have had a live stream up with Fight TV or Bleacher Report Live and been watching the show at the wedding. If you're a real AEW fan, you would have been doing that, okay?
Oh my god, I'm not reading that new comment.
Yeah, we're not reading that one. But yeah, guys, keep filing in. We'll give it like another minute or two before we get into our in-depth, critical analysis, critical review of one of AEW's best pay-per-views, pal.
Pay-per-view of the year, pal. And I say that with all sincerity.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what would be better.
That was by and large AEW's best pay-per-view. That was better than Revolution and Double or Nothing combined. Take both those shows combined.
Both those shows good, but those are about all there was to them. Like you compare the ending of Double or Nothing was Sammy Guevara punching Sean Spears, and the ending of All Out was Adam Cole coming out, making out with Nick Jackson, and then Daniel Bryanson coming out, and then fans crying. So
yeah. I mean, just the quality of matches all around were just me better. I'm just gonna look at the All Out card here real quick. There.
So Kevin, you're telling me SummerSlam featuring Eva Marie screaming and slapping a doll and a 30-year-old woman dressed as an emo crying wasn't better?
Oh yeah, that is exactly what I'm telling you. Yeah, like I'm just looking at this card real quick for Double or Nothing. Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy versus Pac. And then they main event with Sammy Guevara pinning Sean Spears in the Stadium Stampede match. Sammy Guevara wasn't even on All Out. He couldn't even make the card, bro. You have what? You had Cody versus Anthony Ogogo. Miro versus Lance Archer. Like, oh, God. Yikes.
Bro, it's Cody versus Ogogo, bro. I mean, oh, God almighty, bro. But yeah, chat. Cole's new theme is good as well. Yeah, we'll get to it. For sure. It's called Daniel Bryan said he was grateful for WWE and Vince. Kevin, what were your thoughts on the one guy on Twitter who said Daniel Bryan should cut an WWE promo?
No, you already know. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw my thoughts. Why would Daniel Bryan just come out and like degrade the company that paid him millions of dollars? They took care of him when he was injured. They gave him a GM role. They gave him roles on reality television with his wife. And then when he comes back to wrestle, they insert him into WrestleMania main events left and right. And yeah, his resume speaks for itself. He's done a lot in WWE. He has absolutely nothing to complain about. Nothing. It would be so disingenuous, and I think it would just be more toxic if Daniel Bryan came out and cut a promo like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, could you imagine? Like Daniel Bryan's like, I'm done with the system. I'm done with establishment. Vince McMahon, you've been holding me down for so long. Everyone's like, wait, what? You got pigeonholed into 2 WrestleMania main events you should have been in, and you're complaining? Like, anyway.
Exactly. Like it would be. I don't know. All right, you ready to start,
awful, bro? What?
You ready to start?
I sure am, pal. I sure am.
Why did Show go after Punk? Oh, just wait. We're gonna talk about that.
Ridiculous.
Right, so do you want to start with the big news, or do you
I think because I feel like if we do like a bit by bit review of this show, I mean, already like over 100 people in the community have done that. And a bunch of people watched the show, and no one really cared to hear us go long form on like Baker versus Statlander. So what we'll do, I think we'll start off the top, Kevin. Do you want to just talk about the ending first and everything that surrounds it, and then we'll go from there?
Yeah, might as well. All right, let's just talk about it. Let's get to it. So okay. The first thing that happens after Kenny Omega defeats Christian Cage by pinfall, we get Adam Cole. He makes his shocking debut at AEW All Out. And he comes out, he's doing his pose, he does the whole Adam Cole baby, and essentially they're just kind of pretending like the last 4 years or so didn't happen, and Adam Cole is just back in the Elite, and he's friends. Like they were teasing like the Omega feud that never happened. But I think at the end of the day, they made the right decision having Adam Cole join the Elite. I don't think anybody, like anyone that watches AEW regularly, would have wanted to see Cole versus Omega. What do you think?
Well, I mean, they would have loved to see that match. I mean, any match is a good match, but in that regard, like as far as the long-term storytelling and the all the stuff that's really happened with the Elite, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, when you have Adam Cole come out there, yeah, they could have had him confront Omega, but in the sense of, well, there wasn't really a need. Him joining and having Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson passionately kissing him on both cheeks, like it worked. It fit its role. It was a good way to, I guess, debut him. The crowd loved it, obviously, which is awesome. But yeah, just decent, Kevin, decent.
Yeah. So he, I mean, I was all right with it. I think that's the best. Not all right. I was pretty content with it. I think that's the best way they could have done Adam Cole's debut. I don't see how you could do it any other way. The reality of the situation here is that Adam Cole was having a creative meeting with Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Paul Triple H Levesque, and Stephanie McMahon, where they pitched him just a creative direction for the next year, 1 to 2 to 3 years of his career, where he would be Michael Cole's illegitimate son on SmackDown. So he heard that and he was like, all right, I'm out. I'm going to AEW. So I think Adam Cole made the right decision because I don't think he was cut out for the main roster. I just don't think he would have made it anywhere.
Oh, it wasn't at all. And then obviously people saying, Adam Cole, he's destined to main event WrestleMania. He's an A-list WWE main eventer. I'm sorry. And I'm like, okay, if heavyweight in WWE was considered 5'9", 190 pounds, then yeah, Adam Cole would be a main event star. But it's objectively not. So he's always going to have issues trying to break through the Vince McMahon, I guess, body type ceiling, so to speak. So in that sense, it makes it makes sense him going to AEW. It really does. Like he fits like a glove with the whole Elite faction. You can picture on some random AEW Dynamite in like a month's time, you got the whole Elite backstage. You got like Don Callis giving Kenny Omega a pedicure. You got like Adam Cole just like sleeping on the couch. Michael Nakazawa's there like massaging Adam Cole. Like, you can picture him just fitting right into this stuff. Like, it works. It makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a big part of the Elite before he left for NXT, and now they're picking up right where they left off. And I believe he was the featured storyline for this week's BT. I haven't seen it, probably won't watch it, but I did see it in my YouTube homepage. And yeah, Adam Cole's back. He's back, baby, where he belongs. And now in other news, there, John, your favorite wrestler, your favorite American wrestler, because we know nobody trumps your Australian wrestlers. But your favorite American wrestler, hands down, by and large, is Bryan Danielson, formerly known as Daniel Bryan. And he also made his triumphant debut in All Elite Wrestling at the All Out broadcast last night. He comes out, and he's got a new remix theme song. That seemed to be the talk of his debut. That was pretty much the buzz of it from what I garnered. Aside from like SportsCenter being like, "Oh, Bryan Danielson's here. The Yes Movement is in Chicago." Well, what did you think? Give us your reaction to the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, making his much anticipated debut in AEW.
Yeah. So when I saw, well, really, excuse me, when the Daniel Bryan contract situation came up, however many months ago it was, there was always the kind of feeling in mind that Bryan would show up in AEW because if he was leaving WWE, it just makes sense. And when I made my Dear Daniel Bryan, Please Retire video, I subconsciously had in the back of my mind, he's most likely going to show up at All Out, or at least in that New York show in September. So that said, when Daniel Bryan showed up, I guess it was like a double bait and switch, you know, because like you think at the end when Omega's cutting that promo saying, "No one can beat me. I'm the AEW champion. I've beaten everybody." It's like, and as videos of the crowd were showing, people were chanting it's the final countdown. Like people were like expecting Bryan to come out then. So I guess the Adam Cole thing was a good bait and switch. Then Bryan comes out and people aren't expecting it. And it made the moment, I guess, a bit better and a bit cooler on the night. That said, Kevin, was it our boy TK to use to use an expression that Xavier Woods would prefer, blowing his load on one show?
Oh my God.
Is that what happened? We'll discuss it in a moment. But yeah, my general thoughts on Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryanson in AEW, we'll wait and see. Obviously, if he gets injured, my video will be looked back upon as gospel. Hopefully he does not get injured and he goes, through a magical run of great matches with guys like Omega and guys like Christian Cage and guys like Andrade El Idolo. But cool moment. That's all I'll say. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was an awesome moment. It's one of those moments that when AEW is still going strong 10 to 12 years from now, it's a moment that we'll all look back on fondly. You know, when Jericho is still main eventing pay-per-views at 63, and Daniel Bryan is the first ever inductee into the AEW Hall of Fame, we'll be able to look back on his debut very fondly. So yeah, it's going to be one of those awesome moments. And I will address what you also said about Tony Khan blowing his load, if you will. I think I don't want to say they were wrong, but I don't think it was a great idea to sacrifice the buzz that Adam Cole's debut created just to try to throw people off and dilute them from Daniel Bryan's debut. I don't know if that was necessarily the best use of Adam Cole, but at the end of the day, Adam Cole is not a CM Punk. He's not even a Daniel Bryan. He's not somebody that's going to really move the needle all that much. So if they had ended the show with just Adam Cole's debut, maybe that would have left people feeling flat. That's just my take.
I mean, then again, that's the thing. Like, if Adam Cole comes out to end the show, the AEW fan base, who's going to be a fan of them regardless, is going to say, "Oh, OMFing what a stacked show. The ending, bro. I'm crying. Adam Cole and AEW. I'm so happy. Bryan Danielson's coming soon as well. Bray Wyatt as well. AEW's looking bright, pal. We're going to surpass the E." You know, like, that's still going to be there whether Bryan shows up or not. I think the fact that they use Cole for the bait and switch almost to make fans think, "Oh, well, Adam Cole, it's Cole, not Bryan. I'm still really happy that Cole's amazing, the elite, blah, blah, blah." And then Bryan comes out. It's like, I get it. In that sense, Kevin, I guess Tony Khan wants to make the AEW pay-per-views seem like you can't miss them. Like everything's going to happen. There's going to be a shocking ending. Who's going to show up at these AEW pay-per-views? I like that. I think that's objectively good. I think that's cool. It's a good business move considering they only have 4 a year. You can't really do this with WWE when you have like 15 pay-per-views a year, but yeah, I think interesting move, Kevin. Interesting move from your boy TK.
Absolutely. In all seriousness, I think it was a good move for Daniel Bryan. I'm excited to see him in AEW, see what he does. I guess he's going to be inserted right to the top. He comes out, he's attacking the Elite. He's marching down to the ring, getting his revenge on Kenny Omega because Kenny Omega was shoot punching Christian Cage. But yeah, I mean I guess that's where we're going with this, right? Daniel Bryan's going to face Kenny Omega at maybe a special Dynamite or maybe Full Gear. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that this big, they keep talking about this like this massive New York show. Like I keep saying this probably on social media about it. Or AW, they're going to put a massive show. It's going to be a stacked show in New York. It's like cool. So hopefully, I guess we do Bryan Danielson and Omega there. I just hope when they do that match, God forbid nothing happens with the Snapdragon suplex, but nonetheless, Kevin, I won't put that into existence. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be entertaining.
Well, were you
it's going to be a very interesting match. Obviously, it's a match that a lot of people had on their dream match list for quite some time. So yeah, it makes sense, pal. It makes sense.
Let me ask you this. I don't want to get too distracted. Just ask you quickly. Were you worried about Bryan's health when he wrestled Brock Lesnar a couple years back?
That one, I mean, I wasn't even watching back then. That was during my hiatus. To come back and see that he wrestled Brock. Not the biggest fan. I don't love that, but Brock, he wrestles that style in a bit more of a safe way, if that makes sense. Like, yes, it's a tough style, but the way Brock does it, it's at least somewhat more safe. Unless you're Randy Orton, you're getting hit with shoot elbow strikes. But generally speaking, compare that to some of those AW clips I've showed you and in that video, where you got Hangman Page just dumping a guy on his neck, and you've got Miro dropping people on their head on the concrete floor. Like, it's a bit different.
I hope Bryan. I hope Bryan would, like, if he's wrestling Miro, I hope he would have like a little bit of awareness and be like, yeah, bro, don't do anything like that to me. You're not gonna do that shit to me, bro. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see where this goes. For me, AEW feels must see now. At least like more than it has since the first 3 to 4 months of Dynamite. Like, I think now you've got Punk, you've got Adam Cole, you've got Daniel Bryan. The Elite feels fresh all of a sudden, if that makes sense. The Young Bucks are not the tag team champions anymore. I don't think Kenny Omega is going to be AEW champion for much longer. Either Bryan or Punk will probably take the belt from him, or even Hangman Page maybe. It feels like we're turning the corner now, and we're going to start to see, pardon the pun, but we're going to start to see elite television going forward from AEW.
You reckon? Like, from those Dynamite, the Dynamite we got before All Out and the show before that, where they've got CM Punk, they got all the buzz, and then the Dynamite shows we get, I mean, the first one was like solid to good. Then the one was described, for the go-home show to All Out was described unanimously as a bit disappointing, a bit mid. So in that sense, I don't feel like AEW are really going to change much as far as their television for Dynamite especially. That's just my personal opinion. I think the shows will be a bit more interesting. But one thing I worry about with the whole, I guess, like the blow your load theory, so to speak, with Tony Khan, is that now Kevin, do you feel like AEW is becoming a little bit of the Tony Khan's toy box theory, to the extent that, okay, Tony's now got this new shiny CM Punk action figure. He's got the Bryan Danielson, the Adam Cole, the Ruby Soho, the Minoru Suzuki action figure. And now a bit of the fan base is going, oh my God, we need the next figure. We need the Bray Wyatt action figure in our AEW toy box. Like, do you feel that's a thing? Like, personally on social media, I saw that a bit last night. Instead of being happy that Cole and Danielson and Soho are there and it's this big deal, it becomes, oh my God, when's Bray Wyatt? We need Bray. Even though we'll get to the fact that they're hypocrites for that. But anyway, what are your thoughts?
Well, I especially thought this when Christian Cage debuted, and then like 3 months later, he's not even on a pay-per-view. I thought that, but then I see the way they're using him now, having him headline arguably their biggest show, and he's been a fixture of Dynamite throughout the summer and heading into the fall. I think, and the way Miro's being used too is another one. Miro's been used much differently from when he first came into AEW. I think they figured out a formula now to just use these old WWE guys and just make them unique. Miro is nothing what Rusev was like now. Like, when Miro first came in, I don't know what he was, but he's nothing. Like, nothing about Miro screams WWE guy, And I don't look at Christian Cage and think, oh, that's Christian for WWE. I'm like, oh, that's he's Christian. He's a great wrestler, and I think that theory is starting to die down. We'll see what they do with it. If for the next like 6 to 8 weeks, all we get is Adam Cole being kissed by Carl Anderson and Matt Jackson, and we get Daniel Bryan cutting just these dry, bland babyface promos about how he wants to have great matches and shake everybody's hand in the locker room, then I'd definitely be willing to say that I'm wrong, and we're not going to see high quality television. But I think we're looking at, I don't want to say a boom period, but we're going to be looking at some good quality television coming up in the next few weeks. And the TK's Toy Box theory, I think, needs to be quieted down for a little while at least.
What? I mean, it needs to be quieted down. If anything, it needs to be talked about more. That's literally what they're doing. Like, look how many action figures he's compiled in the past 3 months. Malachi, Andrade, Soho, Danielson, Cole, Punk. It's like you just keep. It's a laundry list of names, and like.
Well, he's using them though. He's using them properly. It's not like he's bringing. It's not like he's bringing Punk in and just being like, "Hey, bro, just go be like, go sell ice cream bars. You don't have to wrestle. We'll put you in a battle royal on All Out, and then we'll put you in some tag team matches on Rampage to get a decent rating for that."
What? So him coming out and doing interview with Shivani like several times. That's the best use for him. You think?
Well, he was the biggest attraction for this pay-per-view. So I mean that you're using him.
I mean, was he ever not going to be for All Out in Chicago? I mean, that's just a given. But it'd be interesting to see.
Well, you're saying they're not using him, so elaborate. How are they not using Punk correctly then?
What was it? Well, no, it's just like when he comes out and says, "Oh well, Punk interviews Shivani. Oh, Punk's on commentary." But it's just, I'm personally not in love with how they've used him out of the blocks. That's just me. That's a personal booking, I guess, difference in opinion. I'm not saying how he's been booked has been bad. I'm just saying it could have probably been better. That's all I'm saying.
Is it fair to say that you were expecting more based on the nostalgia that you have for Punk's prime?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, that's said, like when Punk's come out and he's cut his like promos about how, if you don't like this, don't watch, or this is obviously this is like after an AEW show's gone off the air, but like if you don't like us, don't watch us, F the haters, blah, blah, blah. Watching Punk do that stuff, it at least it eases my mind going, Punk is made for All Elite Wrestling. Like everything about All Elite Wrestling and the fan base, which I've described this current AEW fan base, Kevin, as the voiceless. Okay, this is the voiceless Punk spoke of in 2011. This is the 750,000 to 1 million people, the AEW fans, that is the voiceless. So Punk fits them like a glove. So I think him being there really works. But that said, I'm not in love with the way they're using him. That's all. So
yeah, I think it'll get better over time. Things will be different. He and Darby Allin will have a follow-up match at Dynamite. They'll kill it. Punk will go into a long-term storytelling like feud with Kenny Omega, and we'll get some good stuff from Punk down the horizon. We'll see Punk and Cole, and we'll see Punk and Miro. We'll see a bunch of good stuff, man. I'm not too worried.
Yeah, good. It's really just a wait and see type thing, and that's the case with a lot of wrestling generally. It's a wait to be seen. I'll be interesting because you talk about the television coming up. It'll be interesting how AEW go about the Dynamites the next, especially couple of weeks. Because like AEW, one of the things that's commendable about them, they do think longer term. Which is one of the things with, I guess you can say, about pandemic AEW. They didn't just try and like blow their wads on like random pandemic shows in front of no one, and they literally just bided time with mid shows. Like I reckon AEW will probably go down the path of just like, biding their time. We'll get the Hangman Omega thing in due course, and you'll do your Bryan stuff with Omega, and then you'll do Punk versus this guy and Punk versus that guy. It'll be interesting to see going forward, Kevin. It will be for sure.
The Undertaker is going to be at the Garden on Friday. Oh God,
Jesus Christ! Mark Calloway is at the Garden, bro. Terrible, bro. Terrible.
We'll have to talk about that one later. So any closing thoughts on Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan and that whole direction before we move on and talk about the rest of the show?
Adam Cole is just going to fit right in with the Elite. I don't think him coming in is going to be like they're going to build the whole company around him, but I think he's going to fit in well with the Elite. Bryan Danielson, I'm just going to be watching his matches with bated breath, hoping he's okay, because I don't trust the AEW in-ring performances as much as WWE, but that's just me. So, yeah, any final closing words we move on to the next part of the pay-per-view there, Kevin?
What did you think of Bryan's post-game promo where he's like out there with Christian and I forgot who Jungle Boy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm here in AEW for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus." I thought that was like so cheesy, bro. Like, well, why is everybody putting over Jungle Boy? You got Punk coming out putting over Jungle Boy, Mark Henry, Big Show, Christian. Like everyone's putting over Jungle Boy. I don't understand it.
Bro, he's with Anna Jay, bro. Why would you not put him over, bro? But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I think the fact that every one of these like ex-WWE guys who cuts their post AEW like goes off the air promo, the fact that Jungle Boy is just standing there and all of them, I'm just like, well, why? Like, I get it. They're trying to like, I guess, give him the rub, which is I hate the expression, but they're trying to give him the rub, Kevin. But even then, like, it's just him awkwardly standing there with his hands on his hips, smiling. There's Bryan Danielson, a 40-year-old man with a man bun who's had a severe career of injuries, is going, I'm here for you, Jungle Boy. And then CM Punk's like, if you don't like us, don't watch. Like, yeah, love to say it.
Who rocks the man bun better, Daniel Bryan or Brock Lesnar?
No, Brock easily. Brock looks like it just fits him so well. He looks like a Viking with a bun. Bryan looks like the woke Starbucks employee who's rocking a bun to be different. Like, come on, man.
Oh god! All right, let's get to the entirety of the All Out 2021 card there, John. We'll talk for 45 seconds on the Casino Battle Royale, which the Best Friends won. It wasn't a Battle Royale. What was it? What was it? Oh, a 10-man tag match. Sorry. Best Friends and Jurassic Express versus the Hardy Family Office in the Hybrid 2. There, John. Any thoughts on this at all? Anything you want to say?
Literally, I've got nothing. I won't lie and do a fake analysis of this match. This is just getting guys on the card. That's all this is. I don't really care. Do you have anything to contribute with this?
The only thing I'll say is the rise and fall of Matt Hardy from 2016 when he started the broken gimmick to 2021 is a fascinating video that I might be making in the near future. So stay tuned for that.
Bonafide hate video teasers. Ooh.
It's incredible that this guy was the hottest gimmick in the world, drawing Impact's best ratings since like 2008.
Wait, do you know what their ratings were out of interest from that time period? Do you have numbers?
I know they were bad for like general standards, but they were good for Impact. It was like 400,000, but the YouTube numbers were ridiculous. Like the numbers for the deletion, the elite deletion, whatever it's called. Yeah. The numbers for that were ridiculous for Impact standards. It was like those videos do like 2, 3, 4 million views.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And now he's nearly dying on all Elite Wrestling pay-per-views. He's on the pre-show. Like, he's just all over the place now as Matt Hardy. But I digress. Let's get to the opening match on the card. Rusev defeated Eddie Kingston for the TNT Championship. I watched this match twice, actually. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know. I forgot that I watched this match last night because I didn't catch all of the show last night. So I was rewatching it. I was like, oh, I gotta watch this match. And then now I think about it, I've actually seen it twice. So I thought it was pretty good. Eddie Kingston is actually like a phenomenal performer, in my opinion. He can do everything except for the technical wrestling. But he gets a pass for that.
Is he a 5-tool player, bro? Like Brad Maddox?
I don't think he's got the behind the camera skills that Brad Maddox has.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ew. Ew.
Brad Maddox is like the Kevin Dunn of the
God. Ew. Ew. Okay. Change angles page. Change angles. Jesus Christ. Ew.
I like this match. I thought it was good, except for the botch. That botch was pathetic. That was a pathetic botch. I'm sorry by the referee. Like, we're gonna get silenced by AEW if somebody in the AEW brass hears me say that, but that was pathetic. Did you see? You know what botch I'm talking about?
Yeah, Kevin. I can't believe you'd bring that up on this channel, Kevin. You're trying to get us taken down from YouTube. Kevin, you can't say anything bad about AEW or their production, or else you're gonna get quite literally get in the doghouse, pal. What are you trying? Are you trying to derail Elite Heat, pal? Come on.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Jesus Christ! No, the camera work and the production was as quality as a Brad Maddox film and bit of adult entertainment. So yeah.
Yeah, this match was okay. Like the first 8 minutes or so of it was really good. I liked Miro just beating up Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's a great babyface. I think he's probably one of my top 3 or 4 individual performers in AEW. I like everything he does. I think you can give him anything and he can make a good story out of it. He's like a poet out there on the mic and he's good in the ring. So
yeah, all right, now BFB, what was the botch? I didn't hear of it. Kevin, can you please bluntly describe what happened in this match, please?
Jesus Christ. So basically, I don't know what move was that. I think it was like a tornado DDT or something that Kingston hit on Miro. Eddie Kingston's pinning Miro. Aubrey Edwards blatantly counts 1, 2, 3. Just blatantly. And then Miro's like, oh, wait, I got to kick out. And the ref is like chanting, you effed up. They're booing. And well, they were cheering at first because they thought Eddie Kingston won the TNT championship. And then they start booing when they had to when they just had to pretend like not like that was supposed to happen. And I saw people on Twitter defending it, being like, that was part of the match. That was to get Rusev heel heat, bro. That's what they were doing. Tony Khan knew that the crowd of Chicago would boo Rusev if they faked a win, bro. It was not good.
Bro, when you got Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson backstage kissing each other, writing this show, they wrote that in the script, bro. They gave that to the AW production crew, most of which have probably worked for Kevin Dunn, okay? They gave that to the production crew and said, hey, we're going to do this, and we're going to troll these fans. Yeah, because they meant to do that, pal. The long-term storytelling, they meant that, pal.
Yeah, long-term storytelling, pal. All right, any last words on this match?
Any last words? I like Miro the Redeemer. I like that kind of whole bit for him. I think how they've used Miro has been good. It started out slow, especially like end of 2020. That's usually what I'm finding with AEW is that the first couple months, the guys there, they don't really seem to have much to do with them. And then they figure something out and they get a storyline going. So, yeah, for Miro, really good, really good. It'll be interesting from here. He's now been in AEW for a year, which is interesting. And, yeah, all good, Kevin. I think, are we ready to move, or do you want to give some more analysis on this great match?
No, let's move. We got to save some analysis for the other great matches.
Yeah.
So we have Jon Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima. That was the second match on the show. I have to say this. Jon Moxley's entrance gives me anxiety. Just watching him walk through a crowd of 15,000 people while we're still I don't want to say in the middle, but we're still entrenched in a pandemic in the United States, at least. Me personally get anxiety watching that. But other than that, I thought the match itself was what you would expect. I don't want to say it was a great match. It wasn't a bad match, but it was a Japanese man and an American man just beating each other up for real with shoot chops to the chest, shoot headbutts, shoot forearms to the jaw. And yeah, Jon Moxley got the win after 11 minutes of a great match. And then what's his name? Was it Minoru Suzuki? Yeah, Suzuki came out and attacked Moxley afterwards. And I think Suzuki is going to be a favorite at the Elite Heat channel. And I'll tell you guys why shortly. But yeah, what did you think?
That'd be good. Yeah, as Radar BFB says, Florida loves COVID, bro.
Oh, God. Okay. I can't believe you read that.
No, I didn't hear the voice. Florida loves coronavirus, bro. Ridiculous, bro. Bro, you've got a 36-year-old husband of Renee Paquette, bro, storming through an army of sweaty beards, bro, half of which haven't bathed in at least 3 days, bro. Oh, this guy could contract any godforsaken disease under the sun, bro, and it'd be all his fault, bro. Bro, that is ridiculous, bro. Bro, he's Renee Paquette's husband, bro. Terrible. Bro, as Bryan says, the Delta variant, bro. Ridiculous.
Bro, this guy was on Total Divas, bro. Hanging out with Renee Paquette and Nikki Bella, bro.
Bro, that's the same Total Divas when Nia Jax was throwing it back for episode after episode after episode with bloody JoJo, bro. Bray Wyatt and JoJo, they both got pregnant, bro. Ridiculous.
Renee Paquette has a podcast, bro. She's got a sexual innuendo as a title of her podcast, bro.
What's her podcast called again? What was it? Balls Deep with Renee Young? What was it?
Oral Sessions.
Oral what?
Oral Sessions.
Are they describing wrestling Twitter during AW All Out, or are they describing a podcast?
Renee Paquette interviews all of AEW's newest acquisitions, bro.
Bro, that's a ripoff of AEW, what's it called? Unrestricted, bro, where Aubrey Edwards harasses their guests, bro. Bro, you got Sting on there for 4 different episodes as Aubrey Edwards asks him about WCW in 1991, bro. Bro, that is the content we need. We need a 62-year-old Steve Borden talking about NWA back in 1990 with Ric Flair and his gang of strippers, bro. Ridiculous, bro. And then Sting's talking about Lex Luger, bro. The total package, bro. Lex Luger, bro. Terrible.
Oh my god. Jeez, you've broken me already. All right.
Talk is Jericho with ex-WWE wrestlers, bro. Bro, are you excited for the Bryan Danielson Talk is Jericho shoot interview that's not a shoot interview? Or the Adam Cole one where he says that he loves Triple H, but Vince McMahon can kill himself, bro? You excited for that one, bro? Are you excited, bro?
I can't wait, bro. We're going to have Daniel Bryan, a 40-year-old vegan man, is going to be on a podcast with a 51-year-old rock star, bro. And he's going to be talking about how the doctors at WWE care too much about his health, bro. And he's going to try to make it an anti-WWE thing, bro.
Bro, WWE took Sasha Banks off a pay-per-view because she didn't want a COVID vaccine, bro. Oh, ridiculous.
Oh, somebody take his phone.
Or as Prince of the Ring said before, where was this? Let me scroll up. Jimmy, your phone's dying. Actually, Prince, my phone has 79% charge. So shut up. Okay.
Jimmy. I believe I am talking to Jimmy right now.
Bro, I have the same name as Jimmy DUI Uso, bro. Ridiculous.
Oh my god. We gotta talk about Suzuki attacking John Moxley. And I'll tell you,
Jesus Christ! This is why Kevin AW shows. Look at we've got like 7 concurrent viewers. Like it's AW. Like if we title this anything else, we'd be having like 20 plus right now.
Probably. I mean, let's start talking about wrestling gifts. Maybe we'll get more views.
Bro, Sasha Banks is an anti-vaxxer. I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway, let's move, Kevin. Suzuki, Moxley, oral sessions with Adam Cole fans. Let's do something. Let's go.
Have you stumbled across any clips of Suzuki shoot punching young lions in New Japan?
Yes, Suzuki is. I mean, we've got to get this bit going strong. I want to be accurate with Suzuki. Suzuki is a 53-year-old man who's made a career out of hitting real, legitimate punches and strikes on young Japanese wrestlers to try and, I guess, christen them into the New Japan style. That is Suzuki. So now we're seeing, I guess, Suzuki versus the Mox. Okay, sure.
The Mox. Sure. Yeah, I just think it's funny because Suzuki's gonna come out, he's gonna shoot punch somebody, and now that it's gonna be part of our bits going forward. Suzuki is the best thing to happen to this YouTube channel from this show at least. For content, because Suzuki is going to give us so much content. Once Suzuki shoot punches John Moxley on an episode of Dynamite and breaks his nose, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, pal.
Oh god, bro! Suzuki headbutted Daniel Bryan and sent him to the hospital, bro. Ridiculous.
Oh my god! Imagine, jeez, yeah. So I guess John Moxley works for New Japan now. All of his matches are with Japanese wrestlers, though.
Well, he might as well. Like, this is the thing with Moxley. Ever since he dropped the title and had the Omega rematches, really what they've done with him is just make him, like, I guess, he's dabbling just all around the world with wrestling. Obviously, he won back the GCW championship, which, for people who care about that, amazing. But just generally, he won the deathmatch title from Zack Ryder. And then now he's, I guess, doing this stuff with Suzuki going forward, which should be good. I guess for the audience that it has, it's going to be really good. They'll probably have some match at a New Japan show or something, which would be probably a good match. But yeah, there you go.
Objectively a good match, bro. Yeah, should we even continue with this preview? Because we're just losing viewers by the minute, pal.
Oh, where are we at?
6 viewers.
These viewer numbers are horrible to look at. But anyway, we all good. CR21's in the house, so we G.
Oh, it's CR21. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
He got blocked by the Swerve Show, bro.
Bro, ridiculous, bro. You do nothing wrong and then get blocked, bro. Ridiculous.
So Dr. Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander is the next match there, John. I don't think anybody expected Dr. Britt Baker to lose. Am I correct?
Correct. And Kevin, I'm going to totally rename this stream. This is just dead. Like, no one cares about AEW All Out Super Show. This is weak. This is weak. We'll just go. Yeah, continue. I'll change the title. Continue on with this, Kevin.
All right, so I'll review this match for the lovely listeners here. So we had Orange Cassidy was in Chris Statlander's corner for some reason I'm not aware of. I don't watch enough BTE to know. So we had Britt Baker out there with her crew, Rebel and Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter, up and coming work rate in the AEW Women's Division. Phenomenal matches she puts on every single night. Yeah, this was a solid match. Britt Baker's continuing to prove why she is the woman in the AEW Women's Division. And yeah, I mean, she's basically beat like everyone in the division now, essentially, except for Ruby Soho, who made her debut, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, nothing really to take away from this women's match. There was no storyline developments. There was no character developments. It just was sort of there. I want to see the title. People are laughing at it. Elite Heat goes off the rails. ... Oh God.
Yeah, I'm changing. I'm getting the new thumbnail work on as well. I think you'll like this. But yeah, that's all good. I just think generally with this match, you've got Statlander and Britt Baker, pal. Obviously we made a thing about Britt Baker in the preview about how Britt Baker's son just has potential to be a legitimate AEW women's. Kevin, I'm about to use the M word, pal. Have a guess.
Mainstream.
Bro, mainstream star, bro. Bro, you ask 16 people at a Starbucks who Britt Baker is. I guarantee you, maybe 2 of them will know who Britt Baker is in certain areas of the United States. Therefore, she's more mainstream than Daniel Bryanson, pal.
Yeah, 0 people will know Bryan Danielson there, John. JB Hayter has great work
God
rate.
Almighty.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my God.
JB Hayter has phenomenal work rate there, JB. Phenomenal.
Continue pandering to the people for just a minute. I've got a thumbnail in the works.
BFB says, did you just say the N-word, bro? Yeah, the Elitist is a racist. He's a closeted racist, pal. He just said the N-word on live stream.
Are you trying to call me Terry Bollea, bro? Ridiculous.
You're the Aussie Terry Bollea, bro. You're Hulk Hogan from down under. You're Hulk Hogan if Hulk Hogan grew up in a kangaroo's pouch, bro. Hulk Hogan goes around and he performs wrestling matches in crowds full of dingoes, kangaroos, poisonous snakes, scorpions all across the outback, the most dangerous animals in the world, bro. Hulk Hogan drops the leg on Macho Man in front of dingoes, bro.
Bro, back in 1992, when Nathan, the Colossus of Bogger Road Jones, was the most wanted man in Australia, bro, Terry Bollea came down under and wrestled a great match against the Great Muta, bro. Ridiculous.
Hulk Hogan was shaking hands with kangaroos after the match, bro.
Also, I changed the thumbnail now, people. I changed the thumbnail.
I can't see it.
Well, refresh or do something, Kevin.
I'm trying. I don't see it.
Is this going to save? I think I saved it. Bruh.
It's still the same one of Daniel Bryan smiling, bro.
The thumbnail should be a picture of Xavier Woods at the Dripstick 2000 spraying John Morrison.
I cannot see that. I don't know
that is so disappointing. I'm going to make sure this actually loads. But yeah, if you can see the thumbnail of John Morrison being sprayed by Xavier Woods' stick, let us know. He's
spraying him with a stick, bro.
Bro, that stick has more charisma than Adam Cole, bro.
You know what video is first up on my homepage?
What?
Goodbye CM Punk by the Smarkbusters. That is an iconic Smarkbusters video.
Oh God, what, from 7 years ago?
Yeah, that's the one where Lefty's got the big gold belt toy, and Righty starts out the video just screaming yes like a maniac.
God. Bruh, JB, Xavier spraying his wood. Jesus Christ almighty.
Oh, God.
And hey, look, when we changed the thumbnail and the title, we've hit over 10 views again. We were at like 4 when we were talking about AEW. That goes to show you, pal, did AEW move the needle right there, or did it send the needle backwards, pal?
Xavier Woods is a legitimate...
Bro, Xavier Woods and his Dripstick 2000 is a mainstream draw, bro. Oh, guys, we've lost Kevin. Guys, we've lost Kevin. Oh no! Oh no! Guys, oh my god. Anyway, radar BFB. Adam Cole's a twig, bro. Facts, bro. He's gone. I know, bruh. Famalam. I think Bonafide Heat just died on stream. I think Bonafide Heat.
There we go.
Bro, Florida lost power, bro.
I don't even know.
Really, bro?
I'm back, bro.
Oh, he's back. He's like Eric Bischoff in the 2000s, Michael. He's back and he's better than ever.
I'm back and I'm better than ever.
I'm back. And I'm better than ever. I'm back. Yeah.
Got a knack for making things better.
I'm back.
All right there, John. So I still can't see the thumbnail. I want to see Xavier spraying his... Oh, there it is. Xavier spraying John Morrison with the Dripstick 2000. I love it.
Bro, you literally had Pav, who's about to hit 100,000 subscribers in the 17th row watching that, bro. That was Paige's online X-rated boyfriend, along with Brad Maddox, spraying two 41-year-old failed mid-card, failed reality TV stars, failed mid-card wrestlers, bro. Terrible.
That's terrible. Terrible, bro. Oh, my God. All right,
Jesus.
So where do we go from here, pal?
What are we supposed to do? I mean, because, chat, do you guys care to hear us critically analyze the rest of an AW pay-per-view? Like, chat, let us know. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Just give us topics. What do you want to see us talk about AW? What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Pav loves drinking, bro.
Bro, Kevin, the people, aka Bryan, don't want to see critical AW analysis. How could you not want to see that? That's the future of the wrestling community, pal. Critical AW analysis, we can't have an opinion.
They're taking over WWE, pal. They're the new mainstream company, pal.
Bro, objectively, Tony Khan took a photograph with Giannis Antetokounmpo on Dynamite, bro. If that's not mainstream, I don't know what is, pal.
Daniel Bryan is great, better than Roman Reigns and The Rock. Wow.
Oh.
Jaron James, are you trolling us, pal?
Well, Jaron, if you think that, you can please just leave a like on the stream and leave, please. If you think that. Bro, Giannis is mainstream, bro. Bro, he really is. How would you book Roman versus Brock? That's a good question. Kevin, how would you book Roman versus Brock, pal?
I would have The Rock come out and say, Roman, you are not the head of the table, Samoa. And then I would have Shinsuke Nakamura come out and attack The Rock, bro. And then I would have Roman Reigns and Nakamura feud for 3.5 weeks on the road to WrestleMania. To Nakamura.
Didn't ask, Kevin. Didn't ask. I didn't ask. I don't
Nakamura versus Roman Reigns in a great match at Fastlane, pal. And then that's it. That's the feud right there.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I thought you asked me what I think is going to happen with Roman Reigns versus The
Rock. Okay, gotcha. What you think? Yeah. Fair enough.
Hey, we're at 3 viewers now, pal.
My God. Okay, I think this might be the final Elite Heat ever. I think we're done. I think we had a good run, Kevin. We're just like Daniel Bryan. It's going out with a, it's a dying flame. This is just.
We're going out with a flying knee, pal.
This is the end. We're as relevant as the Swerve Show right now, pal. This is
for real. All right, let's hop on Omegle, pal.
Yeah. Bro, where's the burner account, bro? We need an extra viewer, bro.
Bro, we need CR21's burner, bro.
Kevin, I just had a comment on my my latest video. The I was wrong with the Daniel Bryan one. Wrestling is fake, lol.
That's great.
No, really? I thought wrestling was real.
Wrestling is real, pal.
Bro, I literally thought when I was watching AW All Out, I was watching shoot fighting as I was watching Canadian Destroyers through tables. That was a shoot fight, bro.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. He shot on him, bro.
Shot.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I just saw something, and I have to shout this out. So a certain friend of ours in the YouTube community did a All Out 2021 review on their channel last night, immediately following the show, with Daniel Bryan in the thumbnail and the title Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, and Ruby Soho are all elite in all caps.
Let me guess. It got like 26 views. Let me
Has
guess.
46 views.
Well, that just goes to show you that it's not. This is not an elite hate problem, pal. This is an AEW problem. People don't care.
Right? I'm gonna go right here. All Out 2021 review. I'm gonna see if any review numbers are popping off. What Culture Wrestling, of course, they got 100K. That's just I'm shocked, bro. Let's see. The Great Ones did okay. Wrestle Talk, of course. Wrestle Talk.
This is the problem. Like, the only way you can really get views out of like something like an AEW review is either an overly dramatic title, a clickbaity negative title. Because if you just say what the situation is, it's like, bruh.
Oh yeah, like, here we go. From What Culture Wrestling, why AEW All Out 2021 had the best ending ever.
Jesus Christ. Okay. But no, I'm looking at all these views of people after the show who reviewed this stuff. I mean, like Art the Wrestling Nerd, his one did well. Outside of that, I'm not seeing much that's really.
How many views it is to?
For his slideshow review, nearly 1,000. Which even for him for pay-per-views is like okay.
Do you think it's more of a wrestling problem? Because Brock Lesnar, I don't think popped a number for a lot of people either at SummerSlam.
No, Brock got none. I mean, Ishan's video got over 10K views. Jay Ramsey like 10K.
Okay.
So Brock SummerSlam moved a little bit of a needle as far as casual viewers. I just think it kind of goes to show you with AEW, like people who watch that are going to watch those videos are already fans and probably aren't going to watch because they already know what happened because they watched it themselves. Like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's not a lot of casual interest. Not a lot of people just firing up their old Google machines, typing in Daniel Bryan, AEW.
Bro, that's why Daniel Bryan on Google Trends, bro. I tell you, no one's searching Daniel Bryan, bro. He's not relevant.
Let's see. Let's go on the old Google Trends. Let's see what Daniel Bryan has done in the past day.
Yeah, because we use Google Trends, pal.
Daniel Bryan, American professional wrestler. All right, let's go past day. Let's see his search numbers.
I saw someone say Daniel Bryan pulp is bigger than Hogan versus The Rock. Sports fan, has that person been on a drug test? Were they on hallucinogenics when they said that? God knows.
Oh, God. Okay, so I'll say this. Adam Cole is doing significantly more on Google than Daniel Bryan. I guess Suzuki is doing more than Daniel Bryan. Ruby Riott is doing more than Daniel Bryan. Mick Foley is trending more than Daniel Bryan in the past day. Wow.
But Kevin, I'm a horrible person for saying that Bryan coming to AEW isn't worth it, considering he's going to get numbers like that. I'm an evil person.
Oh, yeah, pal.
Jesus Christ almighty. Like, that is pathetic. Bloody Suzuki is doing more searches than Daniel Bryan, really?
Wow, that is... Yeah, Bryan Danielson peaked at 100 searches. That was his peak yesterday at 11:44 p.m.
So, Kevin, I present to you the thesis. Is the significant risk of injury presented by competing in AEW for a guy that's already been forced into retirement for medical reasons worth it, considering he's never been a needle-moving star and he's already done it all? I present you my thesis statement.
There you go, pal. Yeah, Adam Cole's search at the same time frame at 11:44 p.m. Adam Cole has 70% more searches. Wow.
That is just
all right.
That is awful, bro.
Throw Adam Cole in the title, pal. He loves shaking hands, bro. Yes, he does. Daniel Bryan.
Bro, no wonder this stream is getting no views when you've got Daniel Bryan as the thumbnail. Like, no one's clicking that. Like, no one cares.
Throw Adam Cole in there, pal. See what happens.
Well, then you'll have all the people who want to kiss Adam Cole clicking on our stream. So,
let's see. Oh wow, Ruby Riott, bro. It did more searches. Oh, that's pathetic. Ruby Riott did more searches than Daniel Bryan. Wow.
Jesus Christ almighty.
That is pathetic, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, but Kevin, if you don't think Daniel Bryan AEW is a really good idea, you're a horrible person, pal.
Let me see the comparison of just the two of them. See how that comes out.
Daniel Bryan isn't COVID safe, bro. Bryan, what is your obsession with COVID-19? Bro, we're in a global pandemic, bro, and the world probably won't go back to normal for like 8 more years, bro. And you're telling me that? Oh, ridiculous.
Ruby Riott peaked. Oh my god, that's wow. Yikes.
No, that's Kevin, CR21. You're right. It's Ruby Soho, Kevin. Get it right. It's not Ruby
My
Riott.
apologies.
That's her slave name, Kevin.
My apologies. Ruby Soho, bro.
Yeah. It's like these people who it's like you like Adrian Neville is like his slave name and Park's his like real name. Like, shut up. He made several $100,000 a year to get mainstream WWE exposure. And that's a slave name, apparently, pal.
That's the way it goes, pal.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, we've experienced a real surge in viewers ever since you started bashing Daniel Bryan's Google Trends numbers. Kevin, bashing Daniel Bryan is a mainstream draw. Daniel Bryan himself is not a mainstream draw, so it just sounds like the rest of AEW, pal.
He's mainstream.
Also, can I address this thing in the chat? CR21, JD blocked me for calling him a mark. You added me in, I think it was that tweet, or it was one about JD. I literally simply liked the tweet. That's all I did. I got blocked for that. So, yeah, that was nice. Daniel Bryan's the slave name, bro. Facts. Wyndham Rotunda, bro. Bro, they call him Windham Rotunda, bro. Terrible.
That's so funny. Adam Cole and Ruby Riott did more numbers than Daniel Bryan. I would never not find that funny.
Bro, Ruby Riott, bro. And you can't even say it's because she looks like Trish Stratus, bro. I mean, ridiculous.
Bro, she looks like Lita, bro.
Please take that comment back. You've done Lita filthy there. You've done Lita filthy.
What Buddy Murphy incident? You mean the incident where he Googled freedom and used the first picture for a tweet? And then he Googled freedom again and used the second one after everybody bashed him for using the first picture on Google?
He should have literally Googled freedom and got the picture of Cody Rhodes after beating Anthony Ogogo at Double or Nothing. And Cody Rhodes is standing there crying, waving the American flag.
He should have posted a picture of Joe Biden and said he's America, pal.
Bro, Joe Biden is a fantastic president of the United States, bro. If you say otherwise, you're clearly racist, bro.
Daniel Bryan is going to wrestle matches that have more work rate than Tay Conti, bro. Oh, no.
Bro, when Daniel Bryan gets dragon suplex and he's in the hospital bed getting CTE scans 2 hours later, bro, you gotta say his work rate was really good, bro.
Bro. Ridiculous, bro.
Bro, Logan Paul, yes, Bryan, Logan Paul is legitimate A-list mainstream star, bro.
I can't believe, I still can't get over you, Sean, disrespecting the great work rate, Matt classic ability of Tay Conti the way he just did. I'm disgusted.
Tay Conti's in-ring presence, the way she walks around the ring, puts off work rate, storytelling, precision. Kevin, Tay Conti's footwork is as good as they come. Tay Conti's footwork is as good as prime William Regal. Okay?
Can we go back to All Out for a second? I want to talk about one match in particular.
Go for it.
I want to talk about the match that we've waited what, over a year?
Please tell me this is Paul Wight versus QT Marshall.
We waited at least a year in the making for this match. Paul Wight, a 49-year-old Paul Wight, made his in-ring AEW debut against my physical therapist cousin, QT Marshall. They followed CM Punk's long-awaited, much-anticipated 7-year return to the pro wrestling world with a 49-year-old Paul Wight. He's 49! He's 49! He's had more heel turns and more baby face turns than anyone in the history of professional wrestling. Why do we care to watch a Netflix sitcom star have a match? Why was he the co-main event of this pay-per-view? How is someone like Sammy Guevara, who closed Double or Nothing by beating Shawn Spears, not on the show, but a 49-year-old color commentator is in the co-main event of a show that people paid $50 for. People paid $50 to watch the Big Show come out and go, and raise his hand to the ceiling and choke slam a 35-year-old cousin of my physical therapist. They paid $50 for this. Why was this not on the pre-show? Why wasn't this on an episode of AEW Dark? Like, this pay-per-view would have been flawless if they would have took this off the card. Why couldn't this be a segment? Why couldn't they make this entertaining? Just make it a damn segment. Have QT Marshall come out and get booed by the Chicago crowd and then talk shit about Derrick Rose injuring his knee or something and have Paul Wight come out and go, "Ugh, I'm the Big Show," and choke slam him. Why was this an actual match? I'm about to have an aneurysm. Imagine you paid $50 to watch CM Punk wrestle, and right after that, you got to sit through Paul Wight. Paul Wight! What is Paul Wight doing on pay-per-view in 2021? And everything that AEW has done, they've done some shit. They put Paul Wight on a co-main event. I can't believe it. Why wasn't Britt Baker the co-main event? Make the women's championship the co-main event. It's a 49-year-old man that was on a Netflix sitcom show. He hasn't wrestled in God knows how long.
Bro, this is the guy who main evented WrestleMania 36, bro. Bro, it was 36. It was 36 he main evented, bro. And that guy's main event. Bro, his Netflix show was garbage, bro. It was trash.
I think I lost my voice.
It was terrible.
I lost my voice. It's gone. Is that what I sounded like? Oh my god.
Oh, it was wow.
My voice is gone. Oh. Who paid $50 for this? I would ask for a refund. If you pay $50 for this, go get a refund.
Wow. I imagine the
Aaron Solo co-main evented a pay-per-view that people paid $50 for. Who is Aaron Solo?
To quote our boy Big E Cups, who?
Bruce,
NXT Bruce, like, bruh, fam, what is this, dude? What is this? I mean, you've got the guy who main evented WrestleMania 36, Paul Wight, in the co-main event. You got the main event of WrestleMania 37, Bryan Danielson getting involved in the main event. This is just, Kevin, just call it WWE, pal. For God's sakes, just, I mean, come on now. Come on. Bruce. My voice isn't made for that anymore.
That's the worst match in the history of AEW. I don't care what anyone says.
No, shut up. No, the worst match is when Matt Hardy fell off a 20-foot platform and smashed his head onto a concrete floor and was concussed. That was the worst match in AEW.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. God. Bryan recorded my Paul Wight rant. That's great.
Yes, I want to say that all over Twitter. Your impersonation is the Big Show. But when you're screaming and you impersonate Big Show, it's just Kevin.
All right, here we go. Let's play it. Here we go.
We've waited over a year.
Please tell me this is Paul Wight versus QT Marshall.
We waited at least a year in the making for this match. Paul Wight, a 49-year-old Paul Wight, made his in-ring AEW debut against my physical therapist cousin, QT Marshall. They followed CM Punk's long-awaited, much-anticipated 7-year return.
I'm a draw, pal. The numbers are going up.
Pro wrestling world with a 49-year-old Paul Wight. He's 49. He's 49. He's had more heel turns and more baby face turns than anyone in the history of professional wrestling. Why do we care to watch a Netflix sitcom star have a match? Why was he the co-main event of this pay-per-view? How is someone like Sammy Guevara, who closed Double or Nothing by beating Shawn Spears,
There goes my
not
voice
on the
right
show,
there.
but a 49-year-old color commentator is in the co-main event of a damn show that people paid $50 for? People paid $50 to watch the...
That didn't even have the best bit. The best bit of the whole rant was you're actively screaming and you're doing a Big Show impression. That was the best bit of the whole rant.
How'd you miss my Big Show impression, Brian? Oh, that was the
Yeah,
best
Brian,
part.
damn it. Re-record that rant, get the impression in there. Jesus Christ, wow.
Oh man, I'm sweating now. I just scared my dog. She came in here like all concerned, thinking I'm like having a heart attack or something.
God almighty. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Well, I mean, just to kind of critically analyze that in a more calm manner, Big Show co-main evented the supposed biggest AW pay-per-view of all time. I guess it's appropriate because he's the biggest man in AW, pal, but Jesus Christ, Kevin. Jesus Lord almighty.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Ishan, don't forget the tooth and nail match. Ishan, how about you shut up? How about
Jeez.
that? I don't want to think about that. Okay.
Oh, God. The tooth and nail match. Good God. All right. Let's see. Now, what else can we talk about, pal? Because there's nothing else even worth remotely worth screaming over.
Leader sounds like Heath Slater. Wait, so well, no, because when I was doing the Bruce, like now I do the Bruce, but in reality, it's like how I used to do it was Bruce. Like that's how I used to do it, and that's what people liked. So for all
Bruce.
Bro, I imagine Vince McMahon goes backstage and you got Bruce coming back to him saying, guys, we need to... Sorry, what's the Bruce voice again? Oh, yeah. Vince, I love you. Vince, I'll give you everything I have, Vince. Whether that means a dripstick or whether that means Brad Maddox in production, Vince, I'll give you it all. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Brad Maddox is the cameraman secretly in WWE.
Yeah, Brad Maddox is responsible for all the sudden camera shifts. I mean, Brad Maddox knows how to make a good adult production.
Oh, my God. Jeez.
Jesus Christ. What even?
Yeah, well, once we get the Elite Heat Patreon going, we're definitely gonna do a live watch along of the triple threat match of the century, pal.
Well, Kevin, based on our viewership numbers from this stream, we're definitely not touching AW with a 10-foot pole for that, or else no one will buy our service. Jesus, I've been alarmed by how low the interest in this show has been. I mean, that said, I can't be surprised. It is AW, so
yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't know Adam Cole was the bigger draw of the night, pal.
You should have, Kevin. This is why if you look at Google Trends before you say things, you're going to have a more informed opinion. Okay? It's a reliable metric, pal.
Absolutely. Let me look at the YouTube numbers, too, while we're talking about this. Let's see.
Let's go on to YouTube there, John. YouTube.
Let's see. I don't think AEW has an official clip of this. Yeah, I don't think they have one.
What is your honest opinion on Punk saying Bryan and Cole debut is bigger than the Outsiders? Sports saying this is the same CM Punk who said that his debut is just like Michael Jordan. Okay, so
yeah, that's a joke. That's an absolute joke,
bro. You can see the delusion. This is the same guy who got angry at WWE because they wanted him to do a movie and miss the European tour, but then when they said do it, he got annoyed again because he wanted to do the movie, not the European tour. This guy can't make up his mind, bro. This guy had a staph infection that was supposedly the size of a baseball, but you couldn't see it on videotape, bro. Ridiculous.
Uh-oh. Brian's got another clip of me screaming.
Bro, it's like Dr. Amen got sued for this, bro. Ridiculous. Oh, God. Oh, God, Brian. Oh, God.
I'm excited. So... YouTube AEW's YouTube channel has not released any official footage of Bryan or Cole's debut.
There we go. There's the good one.
And right after that, you got to sit through Paul Wight. Paul Wight. What is Paul Wight doing on pay-per-view in 2021?
What is that on Twitter?
Yeah, that's legit. He just replied that to the one you retweeted.
Oh God!
That's some shit.
You play.
Okay.
You play.
Okay.
What is Paul Wight doing? on pay-per-view.
Damn, my voice is gone. Oh my god.
You sound like you're dying. It's like
And everything that AEW has done.
Oh, what just happened?
Kevin, that Paul Wight co-main eventing their biggest pay-per-view of all time was quite literally AEW's darkest hour.
I can't believe it.
Oh my
Why
god.
wasn't Britt Baker the co-main event? Make the Women's Championship the co-main event.
Oh, my voice is gone. Oh,
I don't know.
that's so bad.
There's a 49-year-old man that was on a Netflix sitcom show. He hasn't wrestled in God knows how long.
Bro, this is the guy who main evented WrestleMania 36, bro. Bro, it was 36. It was 36 he main evented, bro. And that guy's main
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's great.
oh my god.
That's just
I love it. I love it. Wait, where's me doing the grunt though? That's what we need, pal. We need the grunt.
Yeah, well, if that's the only thing we still need. It was like, Brian, between the first clip you recorded and the second one, there was the one where Kevin was screaming like that. That one was amazing. He's in like, his voice is like going, he's like screaming. He's like, he's a 49-year-old! And he comes out and goes, like that was just... You need that one. If someone can get that one, put that on Twitter and you'll make our days, please.
My voice is gone, pal. That's it. It's just gone.
And you gotta have a voice of steel, pal.
You gotta have
Steel.
long-term storytelling voice, pal.
Literally.
What's
I mean,
the timestamp?
oh my
I don't
God.
know. I couldn't tell you the timestamp. Let me see.
Literally for my job, I work literally talking near enough all day. So
Please
my
tell
voice
me
is
this is-
Oh
God.
my god, that was iconic.
legendary Elite Heat. If Elite Heat shuts down tomorrow, we at least have that at the very least.
Yeah, Elite Heat is over, pal.
After the numbers on this stream, we might as well be.
Oh my god.
God, this is like slow show 4 a.m. in the morning on Omegle with 14-year-olds type numbers.
Oh Jesus Christ.
God, Jesus Christ, that voice crack, bro. Okay. Also, chat. What do you want us to rant about now? I mean, well, when I say us, I mean probably me.
Oh, I got another rant. I got another rant in me. I just remembered.
Okay.
I just remembered this one now. I meant to
Okay.
talk about this. So, in the Lucha Bros and Young Bucks match, the steel cage match, bro, they put thumbtacks on the Travis Scott fragments, bro. They ruined a $5,000 pair of sneakers. The sneakerhead in me was ready. I was ready to like jump through the screen and choke them both. I couldn't believe that. They just throw in money. They're wasting money on sneakers like it's nothing, bro. That's an insult. That's an insult to those who don't have sneakers, bro. And I get it, they're heels. That's good heel shit. But man, I was so upset at that. They're doing their job, right, bro? They're heels, bro. I'm supposed to be upset, right? Like, I'm watching this. I'm like, really? Like, first of all, I wouldn't be mad if AEW was culturally relevant. I like, that wouldn't bother me at all. All right, you want to get sneakerheads mad, you want to get people mad, but who cares about a 36-year-old teammate of the Young Bucks? Who cares? Is one half of the Young Bucks. No, bro, BR Kicks posted this clip on their Instagram and Twitter, and literally nobody cared. Not one person, not a single person cared. Everybody was like, oh, they're probably fake. They're probably fake, this, that. But maybe they are fake. And they were flaming Don Callis. Oh, those are $5,000 sneakers. They're not actually $5,000 sneakers. Like, I don't know, $900, $1,000, whatever. Still, very prized possessions in the sneaker culture. And they ruined them with thumbtacks for no reason. It didn't draw any interest, didn't get any buzz. You just got a 36-year-old Matt Jackson licking thumbtacks off of the bottom of a sneaker. And then, God, that's
Wait, hold up, wait.
out of there.
You've got Matt Jackson licking thumbtacks on the bottom of a sneaker. What?
You didn't see that clip? Go find it. Find it on Twitter. Go look at BR Kicks.
Oh my God.
You can see him with the Travis Scott fragment ones. He's pulled like what's his name? That dude, I don't know. What's that guy's name? Brandon Cutler. He throws a bag over the cage and then Matt Jackson pulls out that sneaker with thumbtacks on it.
I see.
Ridiculous, bro.
That's such a kinky clip. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Ridiculous, bro.
From Rancho Cucamonga. I just want to real quick mention the events of SmackDown. Just quickly, where we had Finn Balor become Super Cena. Kevin, what were your thoughts on that before I go? Just thoughts on Finn Balor turning into Super Cena and nearly beating Roman Reigns. Thoughts?
I laughed. I just laughed. I just laughed at the backwards booking decisions by WWE. I don't have anything. That's all you. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, you see, you got a guy who's a 5'8", skinny, low body fat, rando in the ring. This is the guy who's been on NXT for a year and a half, a complete throwaway, just worthless fed. No one cares. He comes to the main roster. They treat him like he's on the same tier as Cena and Roman Reigns because I guess, I don't know, he might have posed nude for some magazine shoots once. I don't bloody know why. And then they do the main event, and it's Reigns versus Balor. And they're doing the match. And before the match, Kevin, as you're aware, and some of you would probably be aware, there's a beatdown where Jimmy DUI Uso and Jay Uso beat him up ruthlessly before commercial, beat the crap out of him. Fergal's like dead. Our tribal god then comes out, the greatest superstar of the modern era, pal. He comes out and he's just beating him up. It's 10 minutes of just forearm smashes, tossing them around. And then what? And then Fergal Devitt does a 5-minute comeback. He's completely no-selling every move. He hits a big suicide dive. He's hitting his Sunday Bloody Sunday and his all this random crap. His coup de grace on Roman as though nothing's ever happened. And I'm just like, this is Super Cena. Like, this is Irish, skinny Super Cena. Like, people call Drew McIntyre Scottish Cena. That's all Balor is right there. And then Reigns ends up barely escaping with the win. This is supposed to be our unanimous reigning defending. He can't do anything wrong. Universal champion. And he barely escapes after a beatdown from his cousins, after all this shenanigans, after no selling. Reigns barely beats Fergal. This 6'3" powerhouse Samoan, okay? This guy, Joe Anoa'i from the Samoan bloodline, with his 417 cousins who could each beat up every single member of the wrestling fan base. This guy couldn't beat Fergal Devitt without all the help in the world. And how ridiculous do you want to make Roman look? This is supposed to be the reigning, defending, undisputed head of the table, the tribal god, tribal Jesus. And they're doing this. And on Twitter, Kevin, I tweeted about this, yeah? And I had these people saying, oh, well, you can't compare Reigns and Balor to Reigns versus Cena or Reigns versus Edge. Reigns is facing Cena. Cena's old. He's way past his prime. He's an old man. Edge, he's an old wrestler. I'm like, Balor's 40, going on 41. Cena's 43. Don't try and play the age crap with me when you can't back it up. And then people are like, oh, well, Cena's past his prime. Balor's just entering his prime. I'm like, Balor's an old man. He's Fergal from Ireland, pal. What is this? Kevin, I don't even know.
He's the Irish Cena, bro.
Bro. He literally is. And then we got demon lights flashing at the end. So you know what that's going to mean? We're probably going to have the demon beat Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules, probably. Because we need to see that, pal. We just need WWE having a show in Crown Jewel where the demon just like beats Roman Reigns. And the Saudi prince is like, oh, a scary demon. Like, if you're going to do that, just have Bloody Kane come out there, shirtless Kane with a demon mask on. You can blow fire out his ass and then just lose to Roman Reigns. Can you not do that if you need a demon in Saudi Arabia? Why do we need 5'7" Fergal dressed in carnage paint, which apparently takes 5 hours to put on? Why do we need that versus Roman Reigns? And then this guy who's smaller than me nearly beats our tribal god. It doesn't make sense. Kevin, I don't get it. I don't.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
God.
God, bro, I don't know. I was watching SmackDown, and I think you and I talked about it like right after it happened. Yeah, you got Roman Reigns' cousins, the Usos, beating up Fergal, and then Fergal like hulks up and he's almost beats Roman Reigns. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, this is the same guy that John Cena did a super AA to and kicked out, and he needs to cheat to be Fergal.
Bro, they did this. They've done this with all the guys. Owens, Bryan, Balor, like all these guys who you look at them and you just think Reigns should have no issues. If WWE had any aspect of realism to it, Reigns should have no issues. But then Reigns is like struggling. Like Reigns taps out to Daniel Bryan. He can't beat Owens clean at 3 straight pay-per-views. You've got Finn Balor getting beaten down by Mr. DUI himself and Jey Uso, and then proceeding to nearly beat him and no-sell everything. Why do these people who don't look like wrestlers do so well against Roman Reigns, but yet you have your Ruthless Aggression era mainstream stars like Cena, Edge, etc. Those guys, Reigns has no issue with. Reigns is kicking out of super AAs. Cena's AAing Reigns through tables. That's fine. Reigns hits one spear, pins him. Bob's your uncle. Susan's your aunt. There you go. Happy days. That's fine when he faces Cena. But when he faces guys who literally are smaller than me, he can't beat them. It makes your champion look like a bum. It's just, why can Reigns not beat Owens clean at 3 straight pay-per-views? Whatever.
It's quite frankly ridiculous.
God almighty. Radar BFB. Oh God, apparently Vince is in a Raw tonight and Bruce is running it. So what? In other words, we're going to see Moist TV featuring John Morrison tugging off a dripstick and spraying it at Xavier Woods. Probably that's what we're going to see.
That's just what we need, pal.
God.
Imagine. So, what do you think about the old T-shirt company there, John? AEW, pal.
Careful, you're going to talk about them. We'll drop down to 2 viewers again.
I'm looking at Twitter and I've seen the tweets about Adam Cole's T-shirt, Daniel Bryan's T-shirt, and Ruby Soho's T-shirt. I don't know. Just find it funny, bro. Like whenever someone debuts, it's just immediately, oh, here's a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's Kevin. It's just Well,
I know.
Jesus Christ, bro, you got Fergal Devitt, bro. His last name is Devitt, bro, and this is the guy who's beating up our tribal god, bro. Roman Reigns looked like he was bloody. Who's the biggest coward heel you can think of, like in wrestling?
Bro, his name is Fergal, bro. It's like Edge or like Roddy Piper back in the day.
He's like 2015 Seth Rollins, bro, who's like crying as Demon Kane is like staring at him. You literally, Roman Reigns is booked like he's some dominant, no one can beat him heel for the matches against guys who are legitimate mainstream stars. But then you have matches against midgets and next door neighbors and Starbucks employees. And Roman Reigns is booked like he's 2015 Seth Rollins. It doesn't make sense. There's no consistency, no continuity, bro. Thank God SmackDown this week is supposed to be pretty good because we've got Brock, Edge, Rollins, all this stuff, bro. But seriously, ridiculous.
Yeah, well, SmackDown is stacked this week, bro. Stacked.
No, Kevin, that word means nothing. That word means nothing because the same people who use it are the ones who say that, oh my God, Dark Elevation this week stacked with Max Caster versus Matt Sydal. Like, yeah.
Oh my God. You want to do a quick preview of SmackDown? We can talk about that briefly.
Yeah, go for it.
Is there anything there? I don't even know. Is there any card? Let's see.
Yeah, basically, it says Edge and Seth Rollins are having their rematch, which I don't suppose Seth Rollins might cheat to win that match, potentially instead of a match at Saudi Arabia, maybe. That would be good.
Maybe Edge will do more Brood stuff, pal.
Oh, yeah. That was a sick entrance. I think we'll probably see Mark Calloway, apparently. He'll come out there, with a Blue Lives Matter t-shirt talking about Joe Rogan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's going to announce his return to wrestling, right? We're going to get Mark the Undertaker Calloway versus Roman Reigns, bro.
Bro, at this rate, you might as well just bring Undertaker to AEW at this point. Have Undertaker confront Sting at Dynamite. At this point, you might as well. Because considering who else, Kevin, at this point, you might as well.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, Mark Calloway stroll down the ramp like half limping, and then like 20 minutes later, AEW and Pro Wrestling Tees are tweeting out Undertaker's new T-shirt. Undertaker gets in the ring with his T-shirt on. He's staring down Sting. Sting grabs a baseball bat, points the bat at the Undertaker, and then what happens? Like Darby Allin comes in. Undertaker shakes Darby Allin's hand, grabs the microphone.
Yeah, there's like a segment Sting and Darby Allin cutting a fake respect promo for CM Punk, talking about how they admire the best in the world. Then Undertaker comes out, he stares down Sting. Then Undertaker turns away from Sting, goes, Sting, you're an old man. You need a walking frame, Steve Borden. Here's Darby Allin. I'm gonna stare down Darby Allin. So you got Undertaker with one hip. He's got like a fake surgically repaired eye socket. He can barely walk. He's like limping. His back's like broken in half. He's like, Darby, you will rest in peace. Like, bro.
Imagine. Yeah, then like he's, Darby Allin comes out. He's shaking Darby Allin's hand, and he's like, all the boys in the back are soft, but not you, Darby. Darby, you're old school. You'd survive in my day. Something like that. And Darby Allin's like hugging Sting, crying, like, oh my God, Mark Calloway praised me. Oh my God. Like that's the build to the iconic Undertaker versus Sting match. Yeah, because at least if they did it in WWE, the build would be that Undertaker wouldn't show up until like an hour before WrestleMania. We wouldn't see him on TV. Sting would be coming out every single week, like cutting promos, yelling at an Undertaker statue that Seth Rollins is holding. So I don't know which one is better. Pick your poison. Would you rather have a 62-year-old Steve Borden on the road to WrestleMania 38 in Dallas, Texas, screaming at an Undertaker statue on SmackDown while Seth Rollins is there crying, going, guys, I got the statue, guys. This is my Undertaker statue, guys. Or would you rather see Undertaker hug Darby Allin and tell him that he's unlike all the other wrestlers that he bashed on the Joe Rogan podcast?
God, BHB, imagine Undertaker walking into the locker room and seeing Sonny Kiss and Brandy Rhodes dancing for a TikTok together. I reckon if Mark Calloway saw Sonny Kiss throw it back for a TikTok, he'd go to Tony Khan, literally slap him in the face so hard, the Tony Khan would need surgically repaired teeth. And yeah, it'd be great.
He'd grab a stack of 20s and just slap Tony Khan in the face with a stack of 20s and leave.
Radar BP, Joe Rogan got COVID, bro. Thank you for the update, Bryan. You really needed to hear that. Bro, Joe Rogan got coronavirus, bro. Bro, Mark Calloway used to play college basketball, bro.
Bro, that's a 54-year-old legitimate mainstream podcaster, bro. He went out without a mask and he got the coronavirus, bro.
Bro, if I go to 7-Eleven and ask 100 people who entered the store paying for gas who Mark Calloway is, I guarantee you at least 50 will know who he is. Okay? Compare that to Mitsuharu Misawa, maybe one will know who it is, and they'll probably be 300 pounds with a beard and a man bun, bro. Terrible.
Bro, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Earthquake, bro. What?
Bro, what? Also, Radar BP, the elitist loves masks, bro. Apparently, to keep COVID safe, you can't wear a cane mask, pal. That's disappointing.
Wait, what?
No, nothing.
Nia versus Charlotte 2 is on tonight. Yeah, I can't wait to see some legitimate shoot punches from Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax, bro.
Oh God, Shank her and Veer, pal. Oh, sorry, Veer and Shank. Wait, what? Veer and Shanky. Sorry, I was reading Veer and Shanky's names, pal. Let's go.
Shanky, bro.
Bro, they're literally described. No, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Oh, good.
Yeah, we gotta let's go back to talking about a legitimate 54-year-old A-list celebrity, bro, getting COVID. Joe Rogan, he left California for Texas based on California's restrictive laws, bro. Matt Riley is attacking you? Who is Matt Riley? Who's that?
Bro, Kevin doesn't know who it is. Oh, irrelevant. God.
Because Big Show is better than Sammy Guevara. That's why he was the co-main event. All right.
Gotcha. Yeah, because Paul Wight at 49. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a 49-year-old Paul Wight is better than Sammy Guevara, bro.
Show needed a bathroom break. Lol. Okay, sure it did. God.
Yeah, that's great. That clip is gonna go viral. One of those clips, maybe. We'll see.
Oh my God. Kevin is a sneakerhead, bro. There's another clip. Oh Jesus.
Bro, they put thumbtacks on the Travis Scott fragments, bro. They ruined a $5,000 pair of sneakers.
You sound so disappointed.
I was very disappointed. The sneakerhead of me wanted to cry.
Jeez.
Well, this stream is like the title is completely off the rails. I feel like should we end it here? Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
I will give chat. We're giving you 1 minute. Give us some kind of good content in the chat. Some genuinely entertaining, good content, or else we're just gonna end the stream.
Who would you have win the King of the Ring? I don't know.
Does it matter much? I mean, not Baron Corbin.
Put it on. I don't know. Put it on Mustafa Ali. Let Mustafa Ali run out there with a crown and a scepter, cutting woke promos every week on SmackDown.
Yeah, he can be WWE's first ever woke king. He can talk about the injustices of kings gone by, like Booker T and Sharmell, all this type of stuff.
Yeah, he can talk about how Kurt Angle assaulted Booker T's wife in a locker room in 2006.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ!
The future of Elite Heat. Uh-oh.
That's a good question.
I think we ought to go back to the old format of just recording the podcast instead of doing these streams.
I reckon at this point, considering how awful this stream's been, pal, it's been a terrible live stream. I think we ought to do that. Yeah.
BHB says Elite Heat reacting to Elite Heat. Well, should we watch like some old Elite Heat and react to that? Like watch one of those like classic.
If we do that, I'm leaving the stream. Okay.
Live streams
are better when you want to spam the chat like you do, Brian. But as far as like the overall content, it's probably not, because we just go totally off wall. Because Brian, you got to think, we're trying to be a legitimate mainstream podcast, pal.
Oh my God.
Bro, we wanted to get to the point where if you asked 100 people at Burger King, have you heard of Elite Heat, bro? At least 3 of them will know.
So you wouldn't be down to react to if WWE superstars got real jobs or something like that?
I'd do that for a video for jokes. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Because I know, for you, your voice doesn't change. But for me, you can hear my voice as I get older. Like, you can, like, hear it. Like, you watch a video for me a year ago. I'm like, okay, guys, how are we doing the Elite? I sound like so, soft-spoken.
Guys.
Seth Rollins was the future, and then he leaked his penis picture.
Guys.
God.
Let's see. What else we got here, pal?
Ishan, I don't know why Ali doesn't do something like that. Like, would you guys do a bio on Roman Reigns, Kevin? I think that's what we need to turn this around.
Yeah, that's that. We need to go to the tribal god, the real demo god, Roman Reigns, pal.
Yeah, just don't put any actual pictures or footage in there, because Sony India will literally claim the whole video and then block it worldwide.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't get me started. Yeah.
Yeah, we could watch The Undertaker eat wings for Hot Ones. That has 11 million views, pal.
Jesus Christ! Imagine that's where our content gets to. We're sat there fake reacting to Mark Calloway eating chicken wings.
Bro, this is a 55-year-old man eating wings with hot sauce, bro.
Imagine like your wife walks in. You're like a 25-year-old man and trying to get into like a dream career. You got this like amazing life in Florida, and you're sat there in your room with headphones on, screaming with an 18-year-old Australian over Mark Calloway eating chicken wings with hot sauce.
He's eating chicken wings, bro.
Bryan, live Raw reaction. Bryan, we strategically started this stream now, so there's still an hour till Raw, and the stream won't go that long, so we're not going to do it.
I can't torture myself with a 3-hour Raw. I can't. I have better things to do with my life.
By the time Raw starts, we would have been going for like 3 hours. Like, bruh. Famalam. We're not doing that, Famalam. Jesus Christ.
Famalam.
Oh, God. It's Famalam. Mandem Famalam. Eshe Famalam.
Fam. All right, so I guess this is the end of the stream there then.
It might as well be. This has been probably the worst stream we've ever done. It's been a objectively terrible live stream, pal.
Yeah, this is near enough objective. Our worst stream, pal.
This. You can thank AEW for this. This is all Daniel Bryan's fault. None of it's our fault. Okay.
The rise and fall of Elite Heat.
You might as well. Yeah, there'll be like a documentary series, and you'll have a bit about how Bonafide Heat tried to turn his career into like the YouTube dark side of the ring, and then the Elitists went down the copyright road and got his channel taken down by Sony India, and it was a dark day. God.
Oh my God! All right, guys. Thank you to the real ones that stayed in the chat. We'll be back next week with more riveting Elite Heat content.
Yeah, but next week we're definitely going back to the well of a regular put together bio with a proper thumbnail. I mean, we're gonna get this shit back on track, pal. It's gone off the rails like AEW in 2020, but we're gonna try and get it back on track. So.